What's up, YouTube? Couldn't really think of an intro to do, so I'm just going to wing it. Anyway, I'm on a spot that I've fished a dozen times before. Haven't fished it in several weeks because for a while there it was just dried up. Like, not literally, but the bite was just dried up really bad. Anyway, down this way, well, that way, the water got so low there and right up here, like the fish store that we're in here were basically trapped in extremely pressure because a lot of people come here and fish. So I gave it a few weeks. The water has gotten cold. It's risen several feet, dropped back down, warmed up a little bit. So hopefully the time that it was up, some fish came in here. So I've got one rod that I'm gonna throw out with some Asian carp strips and a little ultralight, well, light action rod just to catch whatever while I'm waiting on that one to go down. Anyway, let's get to fishing. Alright, I've already caught one fish and it was a little bluegill, but I didn't have my camera going because there's somebody up here on the bridge taking photos of the scenery, which, I mean, that's cool. I'm into photography. Not at the level they are. They got a really nice camera, like a lens this freaking long. Anyway, don't want to do that because I'll fray my line. But yeah, just gonna have the one rod for catfish out, and if I snag any shad like I have, they will be going home with me like they have. You can stop now. And if I catch any crappie that are of decent size, they also will be going home with me because I have my stringer and my cooler. Like, this cooler I really like a lot better than the one that I have been using. It's a Coleman party stacker. I could use it as a stool if I wanted to. I could, just throw my bag in there and have less crap or less, separate items to carry. And I could fit more fish, more, anything I need to in there. And it's the wrong can of dip. Now I'm kind of irritated. Anyway, since I don't have my my good can of dip with me, we'll go ahead and get us a piece of this Asian carp that I bought at the East Tennessee Fishing Expo day before yesterday. It's got a little bit of a stink on it, but it's not too bad right now. It's just really a real strong fishy scent, more than a nasty rotten scent. And it's a good thing that I am off work for another day or two because these pants are going to stink. Alright, wind, you can die anytime now. Fish. What does we have? We got us a scrappy little bluegill. Alright, where's my phone? Alright, I have touched the fishy, so it counts. Chill, dude. I'm going to get you off. You fin me and you're going to turn into bait. God, this wind. But yeah, I want to clean up my channel because talking to everybody at the fishing show the other day that came up and was talking to me and John from Creek Fishing Adventures, Like, I really need to clean my channel up. Like, I try to watch what I say whenever me and him are fishing together, like, for the sake of his videos. Which, I mean, he would edit anything bad out, but still, just to save him the trouble of having to. Got it. Probably another little bluegill. And it is. And I'm okay with that. I like me some bluegill. I mean, during the summer, if I ain't catching catfish and all I'm catching is bluegill, it does kind of suck. Because it gets annoying catching bait all the time, like really quick. But yeah, the East Tennessee Fishing Expo wasn't a bad show per se. It's just there was too many people there for the size of the venue. Like, there was a lot of people complaining about how hot that place was because of the amount of people that were in such a small building. And I don't blame them. It was miserably hot. Like, there were a few bigger names there, a couple bass pros or bass fishing pros or whatever you want to call them, one of which I'm going to be severely disappointed in everybody if you haven't, or well, I'll be severely disappointed in you if you haven't heard of him, because he's been around forever, won a bunch of tournaments, and he's an OG in professional bass fishing. Shaw Grigsby was there. Now, I didn't see him myself, but one of the darn it, but one of the vendors that I follow on TikTok was there and did a video with him. But as far as like the layout of the expo goes, they could have done it much better. Like, it was kind of scattered, like rods all down one wall, or scattered along one wall and then over on another section, and then of course boats being there. Boats took up a massive part of it, and then all the little random, vendors that were selling stuff. It wasn't as good of an expo as they were making it out to be. Will I go again next year? If I can't go on a weekday when it's going to be less busy, absolutely not. I will not go again next year. Gotcha. You got it down a little bit deeper. I can probably get you out pretty easy. Chill, hombre. I'll be glad when summer rolls around and bluegill start getting some of their darker colors back. Like, during the winter, they get more copper and a little bit more purple in them. Oh, I run into something there. I got something good. I don't know what it is. Oh, crap, it came off. Dude, that's not cool. Is there a scale on it? No. But I did snag something there. That was definitely a fish. Alright. First battery died, and it couldn't have died at a better time because I need to pee. Or needed to pee. Got it. I felt something hit it. Feels a little bit nicer. And it's another bass. And he, too, is barely hooked. Hooked in a much better position. I think somebody has tried to use him as bait before or something, just a tactic, because he's got a scar on the same side there, or on both sides of his back in the same spot. Pretty fish, about half a pound. Kind of surprised I'm actually going to have a video to put out. The fishing has in fact picked up here. Anyway, I guess I could tell you what baits these are. These little blade baits here are the Cabela's or Bass Pro, whatever you want to call them. They're only like $3.99 a piece or something like that. And I believe these are the 1/4 ounce. I know I bought some 3/8 and some 1/4 ounce. I don't remember what this one is because I've lost all of them. But it's just a plain shad pattern, chrome shad, whatever it is. But they're cheap and they work. Got it. I felt that one hit too. It's probably another bass, which that's okay. Keeping my drag a little bit loose. Yeah, it's another bass. Yeah, keep away from that. Keep away from that. No, no, no. It's only like a 6-pound fluoroliter. And 5-pound braids. I really do not need. Chill. Ooh, that was first hook was, second hook was barely in there. Another good bass. That one's every bit of a pound or so. Largy. I will take it. Get you back. I got something. Felt it biting and it picked up my little blade bait. It ain't real big by any means, but it's a fish. Ah, this is cool. This is awesome. I already know what I'm gonna title it. Chill, homie. Ow, 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 ow. Y'all see that, right? A bluegill, a bluegill bait. That's cool. That was cool. I can't freaking reel. I had something on there. I've got something here too, another something snagged. What are you? I snagged a massive crappie. That is one of the first white crappie I've caught in a very long time. And I can't count it as catching it because I snagged it. And to be honest with y'all, I think I'm going to throw that crappie back because, one, I snagged it, so it wasn't a legitimate catch. And two, I don't want to deal with the work of filleting one crappie. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to let the crappie go. I legitimately can't bring myself to keep a crappie that I snagged, or any fish that I snagged. But I will get a selfie of it. And there she goes. Swam off just fine and dandy. Well, it turned out to not be too bad of a, about an hour and a half, 2 hours on the water after all. The last few times I come up here and fish this particular spot, it was just brutal. Water was just getting super cold. I was getting maybe 1 or 2 bluegill here and there, and that was about it. And the fish were just heavily pressured because, like I said, right up there, or right down there, to right there at the end of that little point was the only water in here, really. Like, the water was just too shallow for anything to come in or come out of this little creek. But it wasn't too bad. Got a couple of bluegill, a couple of decent bass. The one crappie, which I know somebody's probably going to sit behind their keyboard and be like, why in the heck did he throw that back? That would have made a good sandwich. I snagged it. I didn't catch that fish. I snagged it, and snagged fish do not count. That's just how it is. You may have a different opinion, but it's whatever. I cannot bring myself to keep a fish that I didn't legitimately catch in the mouth. And that one was in the back. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Check out the 2 links that are popping up on the screen right about now. And we'll see you on the next one.